Hi grade 6s, I hope you enjoyed your activity yesterday about plurals, and today we're going to do Verkleining, just diminutives. Remember, it's when something is small, like instead of having a groot tafel, we have a klein tafeltjie. And for today, I've also included 2 pages with rules like yesterday's. And it's got all the rules and examples to use for Verkleining. Again, there's 3 blocks here on this page that you don't need to know right now. We'll cover them next year. So I'm going to go through the formula that we normally use for Verkleining, and then you must also please use these 2 pages when you do your activity. All of the exceptions are on here, so this will help you a ton. Now let's get started. So our formula that we normally use is, we first start and ask ourselves, does the word end with D or T? And what the rule is in that case is that we will add J-I-E. So for example, if I had hond, hond ends with a D, so I will add J-I-E. If it doesn't end with a D or a T, then I ask myself, does it end with an M? If it does, my rule is to add P-I-E. Remember, we always say, pie. Oh, I love eating pies. I don't know about you. Okay, so for example, boom. Boom ends with an M. Then I will add P-I-E and it becomes boompie. If it doesn't end with a D or a T or an M, then I ask myself, does it end with an NG? And the rule there is to take away the G and add K-I-E. So if we look at the word koning, for example, koning is a king. We're going to take away the G and add K-I-E. Koningkie. Okay, then if none of these rules apply, it doesn't end with D or T or M or NG, then I ask myself, does it sound right to add T-J-I-E? And even though it looks like chi, we pronounce it ki. So let's say I have the word meer. A meer is an ant. It doesn't end with D or T, doesn't end with M, doesn't end with NG. And now I ask myself, does it sound right to say meertjie? Yes, it does. Absolutely. So then I add T-J-I-E. Okay, those are the normal rules, and a lot of words will fall in this category. But if it does not sound right to say to add T-J-I-E, then I'm going to go to the next section. I'm just going to write it at the bottom here. Normally I have a lot of space on my board in the class, then I write it over there. But then I'm going to ask myself, does the word have a single vowel or a twin vowel? Or does it have a combination vowel? Or 2 consonants at the end? Okay, and there's a different rule for each of them. Let me just put them in blocks. Okay, so for the first one, if it's a single vowel, let's say bus. Let's say we have the word bus. None of these apply, and I can't say biskie. Biskie sounds wrong. Then I apply exactly the same rule as I did with plurals, except for instead of adding E at the end, I'm going to add IE. So the rule is to double the last consonant and then add IE. So it will become biskie with 2 S's. Okay, next we have the twin vowels. So remember, we only do this if none of those rules apply. Now I have a twin vowel like kaas. Kaas is cheese. It doesn't have a D or T at the end, doesn't have N, doesn't have NG at the end, and it doesn't sound right to say kaski. Kaski doesn't sound right. So then I apply the same rule that I do for plurals, except instead of adding E, I add IE. So the one twin falls away and it becomes kasi with an IE and just one A. Then for my combination vowels and words that end in two consonants, I will only add IE. Okay, for example, vark. Vark has two consonants, will become varkie, or kous, which has a combination vowel, will become kousie. One exception to the rules, or something special I want you to take note of before I end this video, is when your word is in the plural form. Now, let's say I have truie. A trui is a jersey, okay? So it's not trui. Trui on its own will get a TJIE and become truitjie. But because it's truie, I have to keep it in the plural. So it will become truitjies. It will have an S at the end to show that there's more than one. So make sure if your word is in plural, it has to stay in plural. Okay guys, I hope that makes sense. Remember, I'm always available on WhatsApp. If you struggle with anything, give me a WhatsApp message, a voice note, anything, and I'll help you as much as I can. Have a great